It was the summer of 2017. I was in downtown Athens, Greece with my partner Pauline, now behind the camera. We were in a taxi during the European-wide heat wave named Lucifer, very aptly named Lucifer. Oddly, I recently read that the current European heat wave is the first named heat wave in history. Apparently somebody has a memory even worse than mine. In any event, back to the taxi, and especially the taxi driver. A man came up to the taxi from on the street and started asking questions. He was seeking directions and the means to get from here to there. The patient taxi driver initially responded to his questions. After a few questions, though, with paying people in the cab, he said, "What am I, the Google?" I can relate. Every day I receive an email message from someone asking questions that could easily be answered with the Google or any other online search engine. I realize that online search engines, especially with the Google, often provide incomplete or inaccurate information. But that does not mean I'm your go-to source for scientific information. Like you, I have a life. At the very least, you could check the search box at guymcpherson.com before you send me your question, which I've probably answered already. The latest wave of questions coming my way is undoubtedly driven by the notion that I'm actually right, as crazy as it seemed when I reached this conclusion more than a decade ago. Again, I'm merely quoting peer-reviewed papers and the scholars who produce these papers. Again, the process of peer review is conservative. Again, the authors of peer-reviewed papers tend to be very privileged, hence very conservative. If I'm correct, then I have the process of peer review and the authors of peer-reviewed papers to thank, or blame. As I've indicated previously in this space, the process of peer review usually produces accurate information. Occasionally, the process of peer review produces incorrect results. When it does, I am deemed wrong. I suppose this is to be expected in a society characterized by ignorance about the process of science, not to mention a level of intelligence that's downright embarrassing. Sometimes it's difficult to remember, even for me. But at the age of extinction, only love remains.